Hey guys, welcome back. All right, last but not least, fire signs. Aries, Sag, Leo, daily horoscope. What's going on? Let's tap in, get a prayer. Okay. I heard everything's coming full circle. Okay. Whoever's on the right side of things, you're gonna be all right. You are the cross watcher, but yeah. Beloved ancestral spirit guides to the Most High God, I call on Archangel Michael for protection. Anybody sending anything physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, please block and blind them. I call back our energy and send theirs back with full forgiveness in all forms to the universe at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the Most High God. Yeah, whoever's trying to cover up things, it's too late. Okay, there's no more covering. Okay, everything's being uncovered. Um, whoo, child, listen now. Aries taking action. Okay. Um, this could be a father figure. This could be an Aries. This could be a boss. Yeah, somebody's taking action, and yeah, and somebody else don't want to face their fears here with something. All right, let's get to it. Somebody's trying to cause a lot of smoke and mirrors here, and they're not on their journey. Saturn in reverse. I'm telling you, there's no structure and taking action in a situation. Okay, there ain't no structure, baby. It's about to be. Cancer symbolisms. Cancer represents mother. Okay, somebody here that has got some mother issues. You're fixing to have to face these. Okay, nurturing is in reverse. Somebody's not nurturing. Okay, um, you got some parties here that are standing up and saying, "No, like I'm not partaking in that. Like this is a mess. Y'all want to fight, you want to argue, you want to do this, you want to do that, right?" It's the first card I've had fall on the floor all day. Libra. That's the justice system. The justice system is balancing some scales here, okay? There could be an Aries and a Libra that's taking justice against people and putting people in a discomfort energy, because there could be a lot of gossip, a lot of rumors, saying this and saying that, and this Aries and this Libra standing up and saying, hold on, now you wrong. Okay? Or Cancer. Like something here, like I take care of my business. These are unhealed people trying to project their situation onto somebody, okay? Something about this. Something about a relationship and an alliance has been a mystery, but somebody about to find out who had an alliance with somebody, okay? Ooh. And what they've been doing behind the scenes here, okay? For resources. To try to win at all costs, okay? Somebody's being exposed here. Yeah, somebody's being exposed heavily here. And it's not looking good, is what Spirit is saying. Communication, Gemini. There's a change here. Somebody's about to communicate about a huge change here. Okay. And also with the 10th house authorities in reverse, you can't use the authorities anymore. Okay. Because there's some real deal truth coming out here about some shit here. And yeah. And possibly about somebody that's still living in their south node. Okay. Something is arriving here. Some truth is arriving here, fire signs. I'm hearing that, listen, that you got karmic fire signs, and you got one that's on the up and up. Listen now. There was some things that was already supposed to been addressed here a long time ago, and somebody don't want to address them. They act like they're the perfect one in the situation, and this, and this, but this ain't the case. Okay, and something is being exposed here. Somebody ain't got no passion for somebody. There's some communication about somebody's not fighting with people anymore. Like somebody walked off and just shut the situation completely down, and that's what's happening. Somebody want to face their fears, and somebody cleans this out and use their intuition. Okay, signs and synchronicities and got a new beginning here. Because something here was not meant to be. Okay? Somebody walking right into their expansion here. In this Sagittarius energy. Ooh-wee. Y'all, this exposure right here is about to have some people like picking their mouth up. Like, hold on, you had an alliance with who and you was doing what behind the scene? I heard there's some people better hold on tight because this truth right here. Life is forcing a family to take accountability here. Okay. Y'all remember, okay, and my astrologer was just talking about how Saturn protects the kids, takes you know, and whoever was using children, I'm just gonna say this: you are not gonna like how things play out here, especially the 24th with Saturn going into Aries. See, Aries was the first card to come out. Taking action, okay? Big Daddy Saturn's coming over here and evaluating and saying, okay, who was doing right by the kids and who was using them as a pawn and who was doing A, B, C, or D, okay? Fire signs, every time we jump in y'all's energy, it's about children. Now, I noticed that. Or about your childhood. This could be about you. Somebody tried to put you in survival mode here, okay? And your physical body was telling you, like, I need to get away from this. And you got your priorities together. See, something about the inner child. And you needed to rest. Because your inner child was pushed into survival mode your whole life. And now you're able to rest. And it's like, hold on, you're showing appreciation and loving on you, okay? And now you got a new life. And somebody's not getting a new beginning. And you said, I'm dropping my sword. I ain't fighting with you. Because somebody's very deceitful. Because you show unconditional love. Yeah, something about this. Look. Competition's in reverse. Somebody cannot compete where they don't compare here. There's no devotion here. Yeah, and you're not exhausted. And somebody ain't getting pleasure out of this no more because they don't have access to attack you anymore. Because, see, they got to know what to attack. And see, the way that you shut shit down, that was it. Somebody don't know what to attack. Truth, higher self. You can't attack the truth. And that's the facts. And that's what's happening here. The truth is finally getting revealed here about people, places, and things. And how they was using kids and what they was doing or what they doing to you in your childhood. Big Daddy Saturn's coming through and okay? Ooh. Something about partnerships and love, decisions, and victories. Okay? Somebody here is not at a loss, like, at all, by walking away. Because they was called to walk away. They knew what they had to do, okay? Ooh-wee. Business. Somebody here focused on their business and didn't take a risk. And now somebody's restricted because somebody's very imbalanced because you have self-control. Somebody else don't. Somebody in despair. They ain't celebrating either. They're in a discontent energy. Leadership in reverse, and you're already living your purpose. Whoever I'm talking to. See what I'm saying? And somebody thought that they was going to change, like destiny swap. Like, oh, well, this is our life and we're doing this and blah, blah, blah. And we've got this going on. But the whole time on the inside is toxicity. A lot of it. The household is not together, right? Something about this. Somebody here is fixing to have to also address a coping mechanism. Some kind of addiction that they claim that they don't have, but they do have. Something about this, okay? And somebody's not liking this. Because they could have been hiding this for a while. And y'all, you know, I always talk about this. That's the worst, when somebody has been hiding this. And it's going to be addressed with Big Daddy Saturn. Because they could have been saying, oh, well, you did this and you did this, but you faced accountability, done what you need to do, right? Excuse me. Somebody who don't want to talk about what they do, though. And this here is the lights being shined on this. I heard somebody drinks their self into a coma. It's so bad. But they sit over there and they talk about you. Maybe it's something about this, okay? They overindulge so much they put themselves in a coma. Y'all, this ain't good. There's a change that's coming. Okay? Because somebody don't want you to learn the truth about them. Karmic justice. You call karmic justice on their ass, though. Happiness. Creativity is in reverse. Protections in reverse. Even somebody's beloved ancestors had to walk off and leave them because they're overindulging so much that they're putting themselves in a coma induced state. Somebody could be getting a call that somebody has done this. Success is in reverse, y'all. This ain't good. Somebody really needs to face their demons here. And they say they don't have them, but that's a lie, okay? We all have something that we need to address within us. And somebody's just... confirmation. Somebody's just always in denial. Okay? And somebody could have tried to have you committed and saying all of this, but they're finding out that they're the ones that need to be committed. Take notes now, okay? All right, fire signs, that's what I got for you.